Let's take a journey to the forgiving tree and just forgive. Live, trance, and prosper. Hi, I'm Reverend Dr. Brian David Phillips, and welcome to Trance Time. This week's Trance Time is the forgiving tree. It's a very simple process designed to help you let go of negative feelings. So let's get started. Sit comfortably if you would, and just breathe in. Hold it. Breathe out. Close your eyes and relax. Breathe in. Breathe out and relax. And I'd like you to imagine yourself in a garden. Notice the colors of the flowers, the leaves of the trees, the greenness of the grass, the blueness of the water in the little pond, the golden fish and the color of the water in the fountain, the statue, the blue sky and the white clouds. Just imagine that beautiful garden. I'd like to imagine as you walk upon the garden path, you come to an interesting tree. It's a large tree. It's an expansive tree with branches that come out from the trunk in a way that forms an interesting umbrella. And hanging from that tree, you can see vines. And the vines are hooked on the vines. You can see little bottles just hanging there. And they're filled with different colored smoke. Now, if you look closely, you realize that those little bottles are filled with life experiences. And they're filled with the feelings of forgiveness for people, circumstances, places, and events in your life. And so if you could, just imagine reaching inside yourself and have a feeling come out. Maybe it's a person for a particular wrong that they've done you. And imagine that you can hold a bottle and have that feeling go in. And if you notice the color of the smoke that's produced in the vapor in the bottle, as you place the cork upon the bottle, you notice there's a hook from the bottle. And notice if you hold that little bottle filled with the vapor of a time or place where you were wronged and you feel resentment or anger or a negative emotion toward that person, time, place, or circumstance, as you place it upon the tree, you can just let go of it and it'll hang there. It's still yours. You can come back anytime you like. But for now, just imagine that bottle with that feeling right there. Notice as you breathe in, the vapor can move, and as you breathe out, the vapor changes color as you can just let go of it. Just let go. This is the forgiving tree, and as you let go of that bottle and place it upon the tree, this circumstance in your life, you can allow yourself to feel a feeling of forgiveness toward that person or that event. Now, it's not an excuse to forgive. Forgiving doesn't mean you excuse a behavior or you excuse a wrong or anything like that. It merely means you've let go. You've placed it behind you and you can move forward. So turn your back on the tree now. Begin walking toward the opening of your garden. And notice as the tree is behind you and further away, that tug from that feeling is no longer as strong. And you can just let go. That's right. You go back to the entrance of the garden. In a moment, I'll count from 1 to 3. At the number 3, your eyes open, you're fully alert, your head is clear. 1, coming back to the here and now. 2, stretching, and 3, eyes open. How do you feel? Now, that's the forgiving tree meditation. For some of you, it works that fast. For some of you, you want to practice it a bit. You can listen to the recording, watch the video, listen to the recording a few times if you like. It's a fairly straightforward pattern. Breathing and relaxing, and then go to your garden, increase your sensory, imaginative, intensive response, and find yourself at your tree. You just place that sucker, hang it from a vine, and walk away. Walk away. feel released. Some folks need more practice than others. It's up to you. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to click subscribe so you get a notice when we have a new video. And come around, hang around. We have different series that we have regular new videos every week. On Tuesdays, well, that's church news and rants. Sometimes I rant. Sometimes it's mini sermons, things like that. Wednesdays, well, that's question time. That's pastoral questions where I answer your questions. So be sure to comment, and maybe I'll make a video answering your question. Thursdays, well, that's trance time. That's a special time when I guide you through a trance experience just for you and all the other people watching the video. Once a month, we have a major sermon, which is much longer than these short video series, or a webinar in association with one of my other sites. So be sure to subscribe so you have notices when we have new videos, and check out the web pages so you know when we have new events coming up. Most importantly, right now, this is Reverend Dr. Brian David Phillips saying, live trance and prosper. Bye-bye.